Hey, welcome to the show where Brad can't hear us and James is on his phone.
Yay!
Yay!
It'll be a classic.
It's going to be a real classic, people. We are on an episode
172.
Oh, 72. Good, okay. So, welcome to the Ideal Home Show, show 72.
172. You've lost
172. Richard is out. He's out. Brad is here, but we can't hear him, or he can't hear us, or something. Rick is AWOL. And there's me and James basically doing a whole show. But we've got beer, so we will make it. James, how's your week been? Stretch it out, mate. How's your week been? What are you vaping on? What are you drinking on?
Oh, I'm not prepared. My week has been absolutely dying of day. I'll tell you what I'm doing with it. I can't make things anyway. I'm not going to talk about my week. I will tell you about what I'm vaping on and what I'm drinking on. I am vaping on. I've got it every week. It's a beta. It's a bit juicy. You don't care if it's a bit juicy. It's a Sunbox. It's a Vape V2. It's a whistle on top. It's got tobacco crunch. It's got my bottle. It's got tobacco crunch from concentrate in there. It's delicious. I like it a lot. I'm vaping on that. What else am I vaping on? Oh, I'm vaping on some new-ish stuff. I had this fortnight ago, but I hadn't had a chance to wicket and sort. It is, and it's not new. It's new to me, but it's oldish. It's a sub tank essentially, and you can't really close it down as much as I'd like to. But it's a Rose V3 TPD edition, 2 mils. 2 mils.
I've never had one. Does it not go down to like mouth to lung, like a 1 mil draw?
No.
No, it wouldn't be like me and you, mouth to lung.
No, I mean, yeah. For the uninitiated, it's probably a mouth to lung. You can't close it down to a single air hole. You can have dual air holes, single air hole, and I've got that closed down to virtually nothing there, and it's a very restricted lung. Its taste, don't get us wrong. I'm not complaining that the taste is outstanding. It's like the first one and the second one. It is a flavour monster. And look, I think it's probably the best looking. Is it the best looking of the three? I think it might even be the best.
I think so. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think it's a nice little stainless steel looking setup. It's a weighty setup, but it's good. It's good. It's fully functional, and I'll send it your way to try, John. Actually, I'll let you have a blast of it. See what you think.
Oh, I'm intrigued. That'd be good.
I think probably you'd probably use it more than I will.
I remember when Andy was making it, and he was looking for suggestions, which is not something I'm a fan of when I see people asking for ideas for their stuff. So I just thought I'd be super sarcastic, and I said to Andy that he maybe ought to consider putting a tiny underslung roller coaster on the inside that was animated and played. It's the Hall of the Mountain King from Old House. He didn't go with my suggestion, but it was a good idea.
I'm not surprised. I remember when the original came out. It was launched at VFS in 2017. It was 17, wasn't it? It was 2 years ago. It was launched, and what was it, the year before? Might have even been the year before.
17. I'm pretty sure you're 17.
Yeah, and people were just shocked and stunned by the mechanism to keep the airflow control ring in place with the little
spring
wire. We got the. I mean, you get lots of spare springs with this one as well, but it's apparently a little bit stiffer. It works well. It keeps the airflow in place. And it's got cracking flavour. I do honestly think it's probably better suited to you than to me, though, John. What I've got in there is, and it's just delicious. I've got I've got shortbread. Vintage vape.
Oddly, we can hear Brad opening a can, but he can't hear us, so he doesn't know we're talking about.
Brad has got a very janky fix.
Hey!
I'm listening to the show on YouTube, so there's a bit of a delay between what. Oh, it's quite weird hearing my voice in a delay, hearing what you say and then me responding. But I'm here.
You know, I love lo-fi solutions. I love a lo-fi solution. Let's just watch it on YouTube, and I'll hear that. I'll hear where it's delay. I don't care.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. So I'm vaping. Glad you can hear us now, Brad. So I'm vaping shortbread by Jeffrey's Vintage Vaping there, and it's really tasty. It's a rare. It's a sweet biscuity taste. No. So that's there. And I am vaping on. This is my third one. Got a tobacco in here. I've got what have I got? I've got Turk in there. With a little bit of mix salts. And on there I've got this from the beautiful John Martin. Go on.
Hey!
Focus on that. John, you're an absolute fool. Send this to me, mate. It's a beautiful atomizer.
I just wanted you to have it. It was, again, like you said, with the rose, though. I thought, I saw it in my vape box, and I thought, I know a man who'd use that more than I will. So I sent it over. That's what life's all about, isn't it?
Gorgeous individual. I tell you what it is. When I first started smoking, I had a couple of little 14 RTAs, and I quite liked them. But at the time, the Vapor V2 was coming out, and I was like, oh, Vapor V2. But at the same sort of time, the Origin Tiny was coming. Is it a Tiny or is it a little? I can never remember.
It's tiny. No, Tiny Tank. That's the Origin Little. Then
the Origin Little, yes, absolutely. So the Origin.
I've got a Tiny Tank as well.
Certainly, in my my journey into skunking, there were like sort of like in my vision. They're around about the same sort of time. It was kind of a toss-up between the two, and costs. Because I would really fancy the Lucas, and the Vapor V2 was 14mm. I kind of went with that, but I had them both at the same time, and they were like tied for taste. They really were tied for taste. But I had a Lucas. I had a different Lucas than the one I've got now. Was Zebrano panels and inlays, and it was beautiful. But with the 16mm tank, you used to have to use the adapter, so it would look. I didn't like the look. So it was vanity that made us get rid of the 16mm. What was it? It was called tiny or small. The Origin. Yes. So that's what I'm vaping, and in there, like I say, is some Turk. Yes. Thank you. And I am drinking on Carlsberg, and I'll only be having that's pretty bad. Honestly, that's pretty bad. Okay, is that me done?
Yes.
No. Right. Should we get? Is Brad going to be fixed? Or
Brad is sorted.
Okay, awesome. Let's get Brad to do some talking while we've got him. Brad, how's your week been? What you been on? What you on? And if you can talk for any amount of time about any of that's going on in your life, that would be great. Brad.
Well, it all started a very, very long time ago in Africa when my parents met. No, fuck off. Week's been good. It's Thursday and I have a beer, so it's drastically improving. I am drinking Beavertown neck oil this evening. Interesting choice. Yeah, I quite like it. And I'm currently only vaping one thing, but due to technical issues, I haven't managed to wick anything else, but I will be wicking along the show. So currently on the phobic mode with the fluid, and in there I have got apple and dandelion.
Elderflower.
Elderflower. I knew it was a flower.
Elderflower and apple. That's where you threw me. You did it the wrong way round.
Dandelion, apple. They're all flowers. No, apple's not a flower.
Chips and fish.
Yeah, chips and fish. They're flowers. But I also have a something on here, which arrived in the post today.
Hello, big boy.
It's a little something, which when it's set up, I will show you in 20-30 minutes. As for what's been happening, fuck knows. So I'm going to roll it over to John, because, or has John already gone? Did I miss that?
No, I'm here.
You're there. Fabulous.
I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once and fucking them all up, which is
fabulous. If everybody is already aware that my favourite show is a shit show, and all I can say is we're off to a great fucking start tonight.
As it happens, there's been several things on the. It seems as though it's a really busy Thursday, and there's been several posts on the group where they're like, "Sorry guys, because I've got to go and do it. Such and such's birthday, blah 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 blah." Excuses. However, I'm sure they're missing absolutely nothing. We're doing well. Come on, let's keep on.
Okay, Johnny boy.
Yes.
What you drinking? What you vaping? How's your week been? And just because I can, and I'm sure everybody wants to know, we haven't done this in a while. What did you have for lunch?
Nice.
Okay, yes. I'm sure they are on the edge of their seats again. It has been... Oh, James Blythe is there.
Oh, we've got 2 Blythes.
Kill the phone, or it will go nuts.
What?
It's all right.
The phone won't die.
I can mute it, and then it won't. Otherwise, we're going to get rebounding. Right,
Yes, do that. Do that now.
It's done. It's gone. So week has been. It's been a really long week. My life is constantly trying to get new products, buying those products, and then being stuck somewhere in the world. And in the last 2 weeks, I found out that Yodel isn't the shittest courier in the world. It's EMS, which are South African Parcel Force. Oh my holy fuck!
Anything from Africa, and you should have asked me. Anything from Africa, it ain't going to work seamlessly.
Oh, such a Brad at Bearded Vikings is so great, and Brent, Bearded Vikings is absolutely great. But basically the EMS website does this. It's kind of, okay, yeah, right, we've got it. I've scanned it in the system, and that's it. Does anybody else need to scan that between here and where it's going? Not really, no. Just hopefully it will come.
Get it done, but with the least amount of effort possible.
It was amazing. It went through 4 sections of the tracking in real time in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I can hear myself echoing on your screen, Brad.
How the fuck is that? Okay, I'm just going to refresh.
Is it you? Yeah.
No, it was me.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you know what? It was Brad's fault. I had run the update on my bloody computer. It was nothing to do with him.
All right, so fuck him. It's all right, Brad. It wasn't you. It was James.
Yeah, my phone was still on. You can't just pressing the off button doesn't stop the call.
Well, yeah. So anyway, that all happened. I got the tanks. I'm going to talk about them later. In other words, I left it downstairs. Yeah, and then I got them all out today. Everyone was ordering them.
Fabulous.
Tanks ordered them all overnight, and I shipped them all out, which I was very proud of. Everything before 9 o'clock went.
These beauties.
Well done, John.
You got it.
Have they all gone?
Not all gone. There's about, I don't know, 20 left, something like that.
Nice.
But I'm really chuffed. Really chuffed that a lot of people won't have got $13.99 from justending.co.uk. What I'm vaping on, I have got 3 setups. It's almost like I knew the show was going to be go to shit. So I got 3 just to really keep us going. I've got lemon crack in the thingy bob. In
The one you can never name.
No, this isn't the one. This is the EVL Reaper. I got that one. EVL Reaper. Oh, look at that, though. It's got an origin tip now. I found it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That is one of the best tips ever made, origin tip. Lemon crack, 45 milligram. Next up, I just saw I've got gunge down there, drips it, so can't use that, but I will. Just going to clean out the gunge. Next up, I have got a billet box, and in that billet box is crack currant. That's 45 milligram as well. But there's something else in the billet box which we're going to talk about later.
Are you disclosing the things?
I will be tonight. Yes, all done,
Sweet.
all done, dusted. But these two have got something in common. So there was a good. I said these two have got something in common. Put it on iOS, and the first answer or the second answer was, "You got both of them for free."
Yeah.
All right.
Are they both owned by a posh git?
Okay. It was just that you got them both for nothing. All right, mate. Calm down. It's true, but still. That's fabulous. Next up, I've got Brad's atomizer. What's that called?
Nice. The fluid audio. Convergent, that's it.
The Convergent. On top of a Dacus, an abstract mod. Whoa. I just thought it looked quite good on there.
Does look smart.
How are you enjoying the Convergent?
I'm enjoying it more now because of the thing.
Are we going to learn what the thing is tonight?
We will.
As well?
Tonight, but that's the thing. This hasn't got bang bang. I've got bang bang up here, but I haven't. That's not what's in it. What's the other one called? The purple one. It's the purple one of the Panda Bomb thing.
I haven't committed them to
Great.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank as well.
Panda Bomb.
Cracker. Is that what it's called? The other one?
That's it, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is something about cracker, isn't it?
Yeah, Cracker.
Cracker-lackin'?
Cracker-lackin', that's the one.
Something like that.
I've sent. Oh, Barry's got his. I sent him. He won last week on the show. We did a giveaway live on the show. Might do another one. Don't know. Yeah, might do. Anyone who hasn't got, if anybody wants the larger saber tank / napkin ring, I might do that for yous. That's really clever. Well done. I just realised I'd moved everything around and lost my own notes. That is amazingly clever.
Genius.
Oh, what did I have for lunch?
Yeah.
I had 3 sausage rolls, those, like mini ones from a bakery, but they're from a co-op bakery.
I was just going to say, I can't imagine you eating 3 full-size ones.
No, it's just 3 regular ones. I actually think it was 2. I think I lied. A banana and 1 tangerine.
So you got your vitamin C and your cholesterol.
That's not that filling.
And potassium as well. Bit of potassium from the banana.
Yeah, but that's not a filling, wholesome lunch.
It's more filling than him
fruit.
licking
Yeah,
it.
but fruit just flies through. Have you had dinner? What did you have for your dinner? Your tea dinner?
We had a pizza.
You're having one of them days, John.
Yeah, I know. It was just one of those days. I was really.
You've been busy lad, though, haven't you?
I've been a busy lad. Yeah, I came home to have to wee the dog at lunchtime. Came home to let the dog out for a piss, and in the time it took me to get here and back, it was about 7.5 minutes. DPD came and left their note saying we were here.
I fucking love doing that.
It was nothing that it doesn't matter. It's coming tomorrow. It's fine. But it was,
I swear they like camping
now,
outside the house, waiting for you to leave.
Yeah, I just pissed off. I just thought, oh, you fucking dick. And then that was DPD local did that, and then the regular DPD guy came and I went, you haven't got it on the van, have you? Yeah, you haven't got both of them. And he went, no, mate, that's DPD local. I'm DPD, blah blah. They wear blue, we wear this. And I thought, yeah, you think I care?
So say that again, John. So he had it on the van, but he wouldn't give it to you.
No, different company.
Oh, different company, right?
Different. Yeah, DPD and DPD local.
Yes,
if I were you, I would blame Jimmy for both.
No, I do. I blame Jimmy for all of it.
Can I not hear? Is Brad talking?
Brad, so he just spoke.
I am
I can't hear
capable
Brad now.
of talking. Motherfucker.
I can hear you, Brad.
I'm going to refresh yet.
Oh, yes, mate. You know, you were talking away before, and I thought, what? I'm going to have to load back in this call, and then I'm going to have to. I don't know how I'm going to do.
No, it's me. It's an issue on my side.
This is ridiculous.
I can hear you, James, and I can hear you,
So
Brad.
you just want to pass on anything I need to say to Brad?
Yeah, that's fine.
Give us a second.
You just joined the call. Your back, James is still there. We're going to have a fucking brain explosion in a minute. Right, I'm going to skip my news and I'm going to go on to James.
What do you mean? You're going to go on to James? What about your news?
I'm going to do that in a second because I need to get downstairs. But I realise that's going to be difficult. So I'm going to go for you. And then we're going to make Brad make something up because he's got nothing in the notes. And then we're going to go back to me. It's fine. It's going to work. Don't worry. Is there something that I should be showing for this bit? Yes,
I want. There's going to be four photos. The first one is going to be is Mo Farah.
Okay. All I've got. Oh, you fucked me in the dick.
They're all labelled. They're all labelled. They're all under James's News 172.
Oh, got it. Got it. Oh, yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah, I just need to zoom in somehow. I knew how to do that. Oh, I've got it. It's all right. It's all right, people. Don't freak the fuck out. Okay.
Can anybody hear me now?
Yes. Okay, I can hear you, Brad.
James, can you hear me?
I can hear you on my phone.
Right, I'm going to go for entire screen share thingy bob. I'm going to share, and then you're going to see everything. La la la. You can actually see the world.
Look at that.
Oh. And bollocks. Here you go. Can you see that now?
Yes, I can. Okay, so this is, I'm going to have to take that out of your look. This is Mo's Mad for Mental. This is an advertisement which, well, this was an article which was in earlier in the week. It popped up on the group. It is, it's an advert where some company, Diamond Misty says the company there, I was going to say, I'll not mention the company, but you can obviously see on screen who it is. It's Diamond Mist. Have used a looky likey of...
He's not much of a looky likey, is it? It's a black guy.
Well, but they use the word
mo. I agree, but apart from that, I mean, it doesn't look like
and it's black chap with heavy eyebrows, like the Farah. The Farah has the heavy eyebrows. Isn't it? It's obviously supposed to be more. Come on, let's. No,
I agree. I just don't think it doesn't look like him, does it?
I think at a glance, you presume that there is more Farah. Do you not think that is supposed to be them doing more?
I agree. That's what they're going for, but it doesn't look like Mo Farah. What's chat saying? Because I can't see it.
I can't see anything. I've got a message from Brad though. Brad? What is chat saying?
That's just how to reset.
I can't hear what Brad's saying.
Oh well, that doesn't help.
Motherfucker! I can't see it because I've got Mo on my screen. What's chat saying? Right, I'm going to stop sharing and then find out what chat's saying. This has gone south fast, John. Looking professional. Lol. Joking. Yeah, we're going with he doesn't look like Mo Farah. Is that Mo Farah? What about that? Ain't Mo Farah. Eddie Murphy, somebody's gone with. That looks like more like Mo Molam than Mo Farah.
Apparently, chat is just filled with racists. So let's go through the story. Apparently, Mo's representatives thought it looked like Mo, and Mo thought it looked like Mo, and they used the name Mo. And who else is Mo? There's Mo Molam and there's Mo Farah. That's it.
Well, Mo Molam's been dead for about 8 years, so it's not.
And you know, different sex color and everything like that. So
both bald though. Sorry.
So Sir Moore's representative added they were also they're considering legal action, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it popped up in the news. I thought it was quite funny. I thought it was reasonably humorous. I didn't think it was reasonably humorous that a vaping company would use a lucky liking to advertise a juice. So I thought, well, John, you should do exactly the same as that. So I've knocked up a couple of adverts for you to just.
Got it. Now I've got to show them. Right. I got it. I'm professional. Don't worry. I am very good at this now.
These are just mock-ups. You don't have to go with them. These are all looking like these aren't genuine celebrities.
Okay, so sorry.
On screen for us. Lovely. Look at that one. So this one is Potter's Potty for Punch. This is good. I think you could use this one, John. This would be a good one for the side of a bus.
I like it. I do like it.
Again, like I say, that's not the real. I mean, it's hard to tell. That's not the real Harry Potter there.
I did think it was, actually. I will say. I know I kind of had a dig at you for Harry Plopper, but
looks nothing like him.
Yeah.
Next one. Here we go. Beckham believes in black box. Look at that. That's a Beckham lucky likey.
I like it.
Yeah, can you imagine that on the side of a bus, John? Look at that, just on the number.
It's good. I like the fact you ran with it. It makes me laugh.
How do you like the font? I went for the font, but I thought might be a bit like
might be like Beckham's handwriting.
Yeah, and the last one was probably my favourite.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, genuine lucky like these.
Got it.
Get Carter, got Narter. Look at that. I mean, that rhymes in my accent. I don't know whether that rhymes in everybody else's accent, but that rhymes in my accent. Look at that. I only said vape the bloody doors off, or something like that. So that
I think your accent makes it even better.
More. He's not really a vapor.
I likes it.
Definitely go with them, John. Definitely go with them, mate.
I haven't got a problem with that. I think, yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Simon Watson in chat went with posh black box, probably.
That's not suitable for an advertising campaign. Oh, I can't talk with that in my ear. That is horrendous.
Brad, we're going to San Fran Prohibition.
Oh God, it's me. Shit. Alrighty. Well, we touched on this last week. We touched on this the week before. We had a whole long debate about what prohibition in America will do to the industry. And it appears some of the officials in the city of San Francisco were listening to us. And they are proposing a new bill, which, yeah, let's go straight for the headline. San Francisco proposes restricting vape sales. One official would like Juul's headquarters gone yesterday. So we can tell already who they're targeting. San Francisco officials are proposing changes that could ban vape sales in the city and jeopardize the headquarters of leading e-cigarette company Juul Labs. I would like for Juul to have been gone yesterday, Supervisor Shaman Walton told reporters on Tuesday. The article goes on a whole long palaver, but it looks like they're actually trying what we were talking about, and it's going to be the early stages of prohibition. And I've just come back to my screen to realize I'm the only fucking person here.
No, you're not. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, you are there. Oh,
I'm listening. I'm listening. I've got you in my log, but I can't speak while you're in my log because of the delay drives us crazy. So I'm just going to pop this out and talk. So first of all, you can't possibly have it gone yesterday because time doesn't work that way. So I mean, for starters, that's the argument out the window. And San Francisco, I mean, I know they like to be forward thinking, and I know but weren't they the first to ban smoking in bars, or was that California?
I think San Francisco is inside California.
San Francisco is inside California. Whoa.
Yeah, my geography is about as good as yours, so we're probably both wrong.
Wow. Americans? Tell us how that works.
Well, Chat is saying Brad is muted, which would be a problem.
I can hear you, Brad.
And now Matt Fox is saying so is James.
No, surely not. John, stop leaving.
Yes. So sorry, I was trying to find a tank.
So we have a minor problem in that Chat says that James
Chat says
and
I
I
can't hear me or Brad.
can't hear us.
No, Riyadh's saying he can hear everybody.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Good,
Everyone can hear you fine. Don't worry. We can hear you both. Not muted hearing you both. People are not very clever. It's
Don't
not
fucking
possible
scare
to
me
do
like
that.
that. Chat, don't scare me.
It doesn't. That's not how it works.
Okay, so we were talking about the prohibition in California
Okay,
or
I'm just
San
checking.
Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
So yeah, San Francisco. Tell us about San Francisco. Is it in California, John?
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
See?
cool.
Right, you were spot on, mate. Spot on. You want to ban
That's the
vaping
level the
or
show's
something?
got you to now.
I don't know. Politics.
No,
and
ban
that.
flavours.
They want to go on yesterday. They want rid of Juul yesterday.
Yeah, the whole thing is just
It's
them
a really-
targeting Juul.
Can you hear my wife's hairdryer now? As we're winning across the board tonight. Is it that the argument with San Francisco against the vaping thing is that for decades they've been this incredible liberal enclave, fucking insane that they're the people who are going, trying to do this. But it seems that Big Tobacco have got their claws in, and it's a Save the Children number, and it's working.
They're going to be up in arms in 6 months' time when they've done everything to save the children and the numbers are still headed in the wrong direction because it's not going to do fuck all.
John, I've lost John altogether.
What?
Have you?
Yep.
Well, I can still see me.
I can see you.
Well,
and
I'm
you.
trying to fix this. Brad sent us some instructions. I'm trying to fix this. This not being able to get Brad malarkey. Go on, John. Just continue talking and stuff.
John, well, I think let's move on. Let's just move on to...
Or Brad, or somebody. Sorry, Brad might have been talking then. I can't hear Brad. I'm sorry, Brad, if I did that.
No, you didn't.
John, let's skip James's news and just go to your next item on the list.
Okay, I'm going to go with the next. I'll go with the next one. I just want to. I'm trying to set ourselves up for something, and it's become fucking difficult. I tell you what, bollocks. I'm going to do it. I'm so sorry. I know they're watching. This sucks. What was I doing? Oh no, I can't do that. Fuck me in the ass. Oh. Well, I'm so sorry about how shit I am being right now. I'm just trying to see if I can do something. No, I've got to go on. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go with the next item on my news instead. Bollocks. Brain gone. What are we going to go? I've got one. The sun. We're going to go with the sun. Fuck it. Go with the sun. I'll fix the other thing I've got to do. Oh, we're doing well. For fuck's sake. They're blaming Richard and Rick for not being here. I agree.
All their
No,
fault.
the Sun headline on the other day was this. Vape, no way. Vaping epidemic putting teenage girls at risk of breast cancer. Leading doc warns. This is a really, really good
Where the
critical
fuck are they getting that data from?
Oh, it's good. Oh, Brad, this is good. So I'm going to read it.
Seance.
I'm going to read it verbatim because it only makes it funnier for anybody who understands critical thinking. Top cancer surgeon Professor Kiefer Mokbel believes that the epidemic of teen vaping could lead to hordes of young women developing the disease. Note the word believes there. Toxic substances in the vapors have been linked to breast cancer, particularly those who have been exposed to them in their teens. They're not going to name the toxic vapors or the chemicals, by the way, if that's what you're wondering. I don't know why. That's why Professor Mokbel has written to health and education officials pleading them to issue new guidance for potential dangers of e-cigarettes. He said it would be unforgivable, that's their quotes, not mine, to do nothing, particularly as the number of kids who have tried them has doubled in the last 4 years. No, that's not a figure. That's just doubled. I mean, what's double one? It's 2. It's not actually a figure. In a letter to ministers published by the Mail on Sunday, Professor Mokbel wrote, I believe vaping, he's using that word again, is very likely to increase the long-term risk of cancer. I fear a grave unintended consequence of promoting vaping as a safer alternative to smoking has seen large numbers of school-aged children taking it up. Using the lovely word believe. What too few people realise is that e-cigarette vapors not only contain addictive nicotine, they also contain numerous potentially toxic chemicals that may well increase lifetime risk of cancer. Let's go through that just quickly. They contain numerous, that's more than one.
Yeah.
Potentially, that is maybe.
Yeah.
Toxic chemicals, not going to name them, that may well, that's again, maybe, increase the lifetime risk, maybe, of cancer. That's quite a lot of maybe. It is particularly
There really should be a law which enables you to sue a newspaper or any organization publishing information which is vague at that level. That being so vague, it's almost as vague as Brexit. No. Do we know? Don't we know what's going on?
The next paragraph is just bullshit, but I'm going to go with this one. This is good. We don't have the science to prove they're safe. Not to take the piss. You don't have the science to prove they're not either.
Yeah.
There has been no big study yet to confirm the link between e-cig usage and breast cancer. Well, wait a second. I thought Professor...
You just said you believe.
He just said he believed. But the prof doesn't believe. That means there isn't one. Professor Mokbel, who has written more than 200 academic papers, give a shit,
yeah, exactly.
and 14 books on breast cancer, said that too few people realise e-cigarette vapors not only contain addictive nicotine, but also he did it again. Jesus, fuck me, and he says exactly the same thing twice. He is very boring.
What the fuck?
He did. There's a good quote here. Some of these include hormone-disrupting chemicals that can mimic sex hormones, such as estrogen.
Jesus, where the fuck is he buying his e-liquid?
I don't know. I want some. I'm gonna get. I just a bit of menthol estrogen. It's just good. Yeah, that's the kind of shit that's in
tobacco,
the sun.
I could imagine a tobacco testosterone would sell quite well outside the gym.
Yeah, I would be a big fan of that.
Yeah. See, when I go to the doctor, I don't go to him because he believes his medicine works. I go to him because he knows what he knows. I don't care what he believes in. He can believe in the flying spaghetti monster for all I care. As long as he knows the shit that he knows about my fucking body sorts my whatever the fuck's wrong with me. What the fuck? That's actually golden. Where was that? The Sun. So that was
the Sun, but the Daily Mail I went with it too. So it was across the board of bullshit and rags they went with. I'm sending myself a message because I'm stuck. I'm having a bit of a problem. So I'm having to send myself my own image because.
Are you lonely? Would you like me to take it?
Yeah, it's just a cock shot.
Nice.
To myself of my own cock.
Make sure you zoom in.
It's like what a morbidly obese person might do. Just yep, still there.
That's what it looks like.
There it is. That and their shoes. Which shoes am I wearing? No, I can't remember. Sorry if I offended you. Lose weight if you can't see your own penis. That would help.
Cool. Well,
I think we've lost everyone.
We have. James.
Apart from us, Brad. It's okay because I'm gonna try and do something else, which is superb. Don't worry. I'm gonna open that. Right, I can go on to the next news. Have you got more news?
Yeah, I have a cops and robbers thing, which
Go for
will
it.
last
Let's go.
about 30 seconds.
Let's go cops and robbers for 30 seconds.
So let's open this link here. There we go. This is from the reliable York Dispatch. Police, robbers stole vape pen and then assaulted owner who wanted it back.
James is back.
Is James back? Hello, darling.
I can hear everybody. It's marvellous.
No? Yes?
Oh, you can't hear me. Don't tell us you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Brad, can you hear me?
Well,
Oh my God.
I can't hear anything.
I can hear. Can you hear me, Brad?
I can hear you. So you are control,
Perfect.
and you just tell us what to do. I'm busy going with my cops and robbers story.
Go. It's fine. Go with it.
I want to know who the fuck gets robbed and then asks for it back and is surprised when you get beaten up by the fucking criminals who fucking robbed you.
Oh, I would though. I'm a shit. I would do it. But I would do it with a fence post. I'm not very pleasant.
Yeah, but would you do it when being robbed outside a McDonald's?
No, I'd leave and then come back and then hit them with a fence post and take it.
Drunk in the middle of the night having fucking McDonald's on the way home and someone robs you of your vape. Like, they're not...
I wouldn't bother if it was a vape pen. I'd just let it go.
Yeah, exactly. I just thought it was funny that... I thought it was stupid.
Why name the vape pen? Like it makes any difference. It could have been knob extension or whatever. I'd have gone for a mobile. Not bothered with that, but whatever.
If you're going to rob something, rob the fucking McDonald's. They've probably got a little bit more cash than this guy standing outside.
That's probably true. I think you've nailed that.
Yeah. Set the bar a little bit higher, gentlemen.
Don't rob McDonald's.
That was all I had to say about that. I just thought it was fucking funny. Vaping outside McDonald's is now dangerous.
Ian, Mr. Schwartzy, but if someone stole John's vape, it would take out their lungs. I do agree. That would be a mistake.
You wouldn't have to ask for it back. You could just walk over to their corpse.
I would just pluck it out of their unconscious hand. Thank you. You're going to regret that. I've had a few people ask for a go, and depending on how I feel, mates, and I've gone, are you sure? And then my mate did a lung hit with 24 milligram Vaping King slime that I had in a Snapdragon dual coiled at 0.2. He went, can I have a go on that? Just a quick blast. So I haven't got any cigarettes. I went, yeah, if you want me. And then he took a drag and then collapsed. And then my darling wife said, what was in that? And I said, yeah, most people can't do that. It's not good for you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right. I'm going to go with an announcement just as a thing. Right. I'm trying to think what this, let's go. I'm going to build it up. Last week, a supplier contacted me and said, I would like you to sell our product in the UK. And I thought, yes, I'm intrigued. That sounds really, really good. We've got a mutual friend in our friend, Mr. Mark Todlington, or Sir Todlington, as a lot of people know him as.
I thought it was Lord Todlington now.
No, yeah, it was Sir Lord Todlington,
Sir
I think.
Lord Todlington.
OBE.
Ah, nice.
OBE. So Sir Lord Todlington, OBE. That's how we got chatting, actually. I asked him to send me a sample. He sent me a sample. Had a go with the sample. Well, that's great. I've actually just got confirmation that they're going to be on their way soon-ish. They're finished. I'm going to do a screen share. So for a second, we're going to get the tunnel into the back of my mind.
Everybody pull funny faces for the tunnel. Help!
And then we're going to be, there we go. The tunnel. That's pretty good.
Brad instead.
This is our new supplier. That's it.
Yay!
Can people see that?
I can
Only
see
if you
it, so
talk.
let's hope people can see it.
Oh, only if I talk. Oh, yeah, of course, because I should have clicked on myself. I'm going to have to keep talking to do it. Yes, PC Coils, straight out of Belgium. Peter contacted me last week. We've been talking, and we agreed the whole thing today, and they're going to be sent out. So yeah, Peter and his. I'm really sorry if I pronounce your lovely other half's name incorrectly, but I'm going to go with Ilsa. I've been talking, and that is what we're going to do. So yeah, you will be able to buy your PC coils directly from Just Add Nick, rather than from PC Coils in Belgium, and we'll send them out with your liquid or whatever, or if you just want to get on their own. I'm reckoning they're probably going to land to middle to the end of next week, and we'll get them out and stocked up and going.
And those will be at Just Add Nick.
Just Add Nick.co.uk.
.co.uk.
Yeah, we've got lots of varieties.
Yeah, come on, tell us what you're getting, John. Tell us what you're getting, and also,
Go on, tell us about the varieties.
Okay.
and are you going to be able to just buy them coils and get cheap postage?
Yeah, $2.50. So we all as has to be $2.50, so that we can do large letter. It has to be first class signed for.
Yes, of course.
I do get. There's like a thing in the industry. There's a lot. Rick only sends stuff signed for. I only send stuff signed for. James, I think you do the same thing, don't you? Sign for? Yeah. I'm really sorry, but everybody fucked it up for you. It's not our fault. It's all the people who lied before. That's their fault. I don't charge you any. I don't charge you for the envelope. I don't charge you for the outer. I only charge you for the postage. So everything else comes out of my end with our postage, and I think that's reasonable. But don't tell me to send it second class, because I'm not going to fucking do it, because there's no guarantee of anything.
It's
right, I'm going to tell you.
It's difference in it. It's only a few.
Yeah, and that way we're all covered. You get your stuff, and we'll be, dandy.
And just to add, before you give everyone the variety, the other benefit of paying for postage is you also get a personal note from John. A nice personal note.
Bath joke made me laugh. That was funny.
I nearly.
It's really weird that.
I nearly went.
That's funny.
Today.
Go on,
tell us the varieties, darling.
Richard says exactly the same. Richard Scott one that says nice personal note. I was like, whoosh, nice personal note. Anyway, anybody who hasn't had, I'm going to just, I'll open one that I've already opened. Hold on, let me just do this. Oh, I have. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they come in a little tube like this. When I say little, it's that big, by about that big. And you'll see on the website what you how many coils you get in a pack, because they're going to be the same. Anyway, the coils are in there. There's 4 in that one. I'm going to give you the varieties that we are getting. PC coils, anybody doesn't know them, they're kind of, Peter's very famous, very well known for doing mouth to lung coils that aren't incredibly low, and low coils as well for drippers. So he does stuff for tanks. I've got there's a 1 ohm Clapton in here in my billet box, which is working absolutely perfectly, and there's a 0.2 Alien in the Fusion. Help me out, bro. Convergent. And there's a 0.2.
Like you didn't even get any of the
NI80 Alien. No.
I'm very keen to try that 1 Clapton.
It's great. I'm going to give you what we're getting. Okay, it's going to be boring, but it's not that many. So just you'll be fine. Fuse Clapton 0. Yeah. Clapton.
I'm getting nothing from John there. Is this John working at your end? You can't hear us, Brad.
Did anyone get
it? John?
Yes.
I missed all of that. Did Brad hear all of that? Did the people hear all of that? I'm looking at the YouTube feed.
Oh no.
It's just Brad. It's just
I
Brad
got none of that.
Camera.
Did nobody get that?
Chat is saying John is gone. So my guess is
no. Fuck me. I say why. It's because I was trying to do two things at once. Am I back?
Partially.
No. Am I? I'm not. I'm back a bit. Back a bit. I can't shut something else down.
Your video's gone.
Perfect. That would be good.
But your audio's back. Oh, there's a little bit of video. I saw some movement. You kind of resemble Pac-Man right now. The level of pixelation.
I got to reload.
No, you're the main man. You got reload. You'll kick us all out, won't you?
Now there's two people left who can't hear each other.
Good grief, John. John, don't go.
Oh, I love a shit show.
Okay, Brad. Hello, Brad. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to talk. Am I going to talk? What have I got to talk about? I've got the Haku Riviera to talk about, but I'm here by myself. Brad's gone. John's back. Good. Rick Groves and Vaping Vic 1CK. Good grief. You put her in trouble tomorrow. You're in deep trouble tomorrow.
I can hear James.
He's just doing this. Power to the people, John. That's all I've got on my screen. I'm literally here on my own at the minute. Look, Brad's here, but I can't hear Brad, obviously.
I can hear you now, which is an improvement.
But other people
of 50%.
can hear Brad.
So, chat. How do you think the show's going this evening? Are you enjoying this?
Yes, Brad, I completely agree with everything you just said there. You're absolutely right.
I like this. When James can't hear me, it makes me sound smart.
Yeah, no. Yep.
He's nodding.
Absolute wanker.
You're not wrong. And John's fucking frozen. This is marvelous.
Your mouth's not moving anymore. Iconic chic. Like, let's go. Oh, John. John, turn your net off and then turn it back on again, mate. I can't even screen share because you haven't given us control of the thing, me Bobs. Can you give us control, John? Try and do that. Can you hear us, John? Don't go. Do not have a nervous breakdown and leave the show right now.
It looks like he's pulling his hair out. I
can just see his elbow. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I can't hear Brad. Brad, have you got any more content? No, okay. In that case, what I'm going to do is, and we'll see the pictures later, I'm going to talk about, I've just closed my notes down. I want to talk about the Haku Riviera RDTA. No, can you hear us? Yeah, you can hear us. Yeah, I want to talk about the Haku Riviera RDTA. This is the latest thing from Haku. They are producing a lot lately. I don't know whether you've noticed we've been doing updates from just a few companies in the last few months who seem to be really prolific. And Haku Engineering out of Australia and Steve Hassani are really pushing things forward, and I like a lot of innovation. And you might think this is like a bit of an older type thing. John has left a bit of an older thing because it's an RDTA. But have we ever really had a successful RDTA? I don't know. This is a little bit different. We haven't got pictures because John hasn't given us control of the control room. And he's gone. He's just gone. He's just left. Brad, if you want to see anything, just type on the thing. I have control. Okay, I have control. Okay. Right, let's see if I can bring up Google Drive then in that case. And I have control. Brilliant. Lovely. Okay, shared with me.
We're making progress here, people.
Step the ideal home show. There's the ideal home show. I've never done this before. Shows. Here we go. 172. James's news. That's me. Okay, that's my news. Okay, I don't know whether this is going to work. Okay, I'll flick between tabs and see if this works. Okay, I've got control. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and show you a couple of photos of. I'm going to present to everybody. I'm going to go over to Google Drive and I'm going to click on this. Do people see this? Well, wait for me. Me YouTube feed to update.
No, you
People seeing
share,
that?
You have to share
I'm pointing at the screen, and I should have
that
something on
doesn't
screen. I haven't got it on screen, have I? Okay, let's do something else. Let's go. All I've got is present and hide from, but I don't think I have got control. I haven't got control. You're presenting to everyone. I'm just presenting. I can't screen share though. However, I screen share. Is that on this left-hand side? Let's have a look. Control room. No, that's not it. Screen share. There, it's there. Beautiful. Okay. Desktop.
Can you hear me?
Start screen share. Right.
A little bit,
I've got
John.
infinity. I've got
You're
infinity.
very,
Let's
very
go to
far
Google
away.
Drive. There we go. Let's see on the feed on here. Let's see if that updates. I can't hear John. I can't hear. There's the infinity. Okay, just catching up. Beautiful. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, this is the that's small enough, bigger. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so what we've got here is it's the Haku Riviera. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's an RDT. I'm sorry if anybody's talking over the top, as I can't hear anybody. It's the RDT here from Haku. It is it's an RDT. Okay, it's gonna be available really soon. The prototypes are going out. I think to the main men, the lucky few. They're going out this week. I think they landed with Steve sometime yesterday or something like that. That's why I'm presenting this today. What can I tell you about it? It is the height, excluding the 510, is a little bit over 2.5 centimeters. So 25 milli will hold just over 2 mils of juice. It's got a little bit of a different style airflow system. You've got a dual airflow system. What you can see there is on the top you've got, I'm pointing at this, can you see my little cross on the screen? I don't think you can. You see you've got 2 screws there. They are not for capturing those big flat-headed screws. They are airflow controls, and this is a bit like I can't remember which patty it is from Hellfire from a few years ago, and that's going to allow you to close down and open up the airflow a little bit, in fact quite a lot. And then you also have the top deck, which is going to let you closing up the airflow. Is kind of a dual kind of jobby, allowing you to do different things. Let's move on. Have I got another photo? Let's have another photo. Now let's go. They've got this underwater shot. Apparently, this a bit in a fish tank. I've got this Haku in a fish tank. I'll tell you something. Oh, the glass. Apparently, the glass is super strong. I don't know. Is it Bora? I'm not sure if it's borosilicate, but it's super strong glass. It's going to be coming with a 510, a regular 510, and a BF. If you're a squonk, you're going to be able to flip that reserve. I don't even know whether people are even watching. I think people are leaving. People are leaving now. People are going. I'm terribly sorry. It's going to be $145 plus shipping and fees. Let's go back to that. Let's see if I can't unshare this.
Can you
am I back?
now?
You're back.
I'm
back. Is John there?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear John. I can't hear Brad.
Me in the dick. Can the people in chat hear?
Do the people hear John and Brad?
Can you hear John? Marksky says he can hear you, John.
Good. This is insanity. Wait, yes, people can hear me. People can hear me. People can hear me. Yes, people can hear me. Brad's gone, and me and James can't hear him. I can hear James, but he can't hear me. So,
I can hear John. James, say hello. James can't hear me.
James can't hear you, but you can hear me.
But we're now back at the point where I can hear you.
Good. I can hear you as well.
Yay! Hello.
Oh yes. I can hear James as well.
I can hear everybody through the feed.
Okay. Good. Fuck. This is insanity, isn't it? All right, I'm going to try and attempt something else. Okie doke. We're going to carry on with the show. It's only, we've got a hard 20 minutes left of promised programming. You've got to do it. This is the worst one we've ever done.
Yeah, and I'm super proud of it.
It's so shit.
I'm even more proud of the people who are sticking it out and watching us regardless.
They are doing really well. Yeah. Oh, I know what it is. I've got a good one. I've got a tease. Oh, fuck me. I've got a really good tease. Brad, you can still hear me, yes?
Yes, sir.
Good. Right. I have got a tease.
I'm really sorry.
I've got a tease.
Is it a cock tease?
A little bit. It is a little bit, actually.
Nice.
The tease is this, actually. But it's got a lesson in it. A mystery man sent me a message on Monday. Not a mystery. I know him, but I'm not telling you who it is.
Was it your dad?
No. Because he rang me. He's in Budapest getting new teeth held in my magnet.
Okay, that's amongst the strangest sentence we've heard tonight.
Yeah, my dad rang me last night to tell me he was in. I knew he was in Budapest because he's got a dentist in Budapest, and so he flew out to Budapest to get his teeth done, and they were fitting neodymium magnets to hold them in, which is amazing.
So they can hold his vape door to his jaw.
I've lost Brad. Yes. So they're fitting them in his pins in his jaw, and then you just go clump, and they're in. Don't even get them out. He said, "I'll never be able to eat with a spoon again," which made me laugh, but it's not true. That isn't true. He just thought he'd go and be stuck.
There's a man with magnets in his teeth.
Oh. So who was the mystery phone call from?
Oh, but you can't hear me now.
I can. We can, James.
Oh, that was a question?
Yes, it is a man. It's my dad has got magnets in his teeth to hold his teeth in now. He's got them fitted on Tuesday.
Okay, that's a thing, is it?
It's not really. I kind of, now we're going to go. You're going to get John and Ori. But to be fair, we've got the fucking time. So it's fine. So my dad has a morbid fear of dentures. And so he went to get implants. Cut a long story short, he had you have to have bone grafts if your bone isn't thick enough to take the implant, and his bone wasn't thick enough, but he rejected the bone graft every single time. And so he ended up in this stupid situation where he'd got his mouth prepared for implants, but he couldn't have them. So what they've actually done is they've fitted like receivers in his upper jaw, and neodymium magnets on these specialized teeth, and they go clunk and they're in. And so he never had.
He has dentures, but they're held in magnetically.
Yes,
that's actually fucking rad.
But he could get them replaced with other things.
My teeth and just stick magnets in the holes.
Yes, yeah, you can put anything you want in there, I suppose.
Cool. That is cool. There's a grill.
I adore my dad. My dad is so. I mean, if you imagine me but older, that's my dad.
Yeah.
People can't tell the difference on the phone between the two of us. If we're having a conversation, it's the most confusing thing in the world. Me and my dad once had an hour and a half discussion about things paedophiles invented that only made us laugh. Didn't make anybody else laugh. It was just two men.
I can imagine a grumpier, grayer version.
Drinking beer and laughing at what we were saying. Just be in the kitchen and you kind of go, do you want ice in the gin? To my dad would go, yeah. And then you just hear him go, Scouts! And I'd go, yeah, Scouts. Bikinis for 5-year-olds. Yeah. Majorettes. Yeah. That's all we did for like an hour and a half. Stuff paedophiles invented. Oh, it was great fun. Anyway, back to what I was actually going to talk about. People are laughing at magnet teeth. It's true, but it is absolutely true. Yeah, he could stick. That is quite good. Somebody said he could stick them on the fridge when he's not using them.
That's very clever.
That's true, but I don't know where the magnets are. They might be in his mouth. They might be on the plate. I'm not sure. I asked my dad to take his teeth out, so I have no idea. I don't know. Whatever. But you have to be there all week. If you to Budapest, if your dentist is in Budapest, you have to go on Monday, and if you have a fitting, and then they have to do a casting, and they have to stay until Friday.
So basically, it's a holiday in the Czech Republic.
But you can't eat anything because you haven't got any fucking teeth.
So it's a weight loss holiday.
Yes, he basically drinks milkshake because he can't eat anything.
I could do with a diet. I'm getting a little bit plump. Maybe I should go see a dentist in Budapest.
Go see a dentist in Budapest. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
delightful in Budapest.
Yeah. The sausages are good. My dad used to buy me tobacco when he used to go over there. He used to buy me tobacco and vodka when he was there, and then come home. He's been doing this for like 10 years. I'm a child. I like presents. If someone's going away, I don't care if they're getting their teeth done.
Well, they don't really go away if they don't bring you a present.
No. We got his teeth done the first time. He said, I'm a bit worried. And I said, why is that? And he said, well, I'm 68 and I've got immaculate teeth. I said, right. And he said, I don't know, does it look weirder to have immaculate teeth or weirder to have fucked up teeth? You know, people aren't going to believe they're mine. And so I said, I tell you what, I'll meet you at Stansted. What time are you landing? I'll be hiding behind a pillar with a golf club. Pretend you don't know me. That's a funny joke.
Yeah, knock one out and then people will believe you.
Don't knock one out in Stansted Airport.
Not with a magnet. He's stuck to something. What was going to say? Right. So, this is like a little bit of a thing, actually. And it's the same reason... Look, I'm going to put up a list of what the PC coils we are going to do because that didn't work because my internet dropped. But the PC coils thing and the thing I'm about to say, they only work if you're nice to people. Or not if you're nice to people, if you just talk to people. It's really, really important in everything to talk to people. The amount of business deals that I've done in the last 2 years for Just Add Nick, only because one time you just listen to somebody for 2 seconds, or you just chatted to somebody for 2 seconds. A guy messaged me on Monday with a product that he was prototyping, and he just went, "Oh, what do you reckon to this?" And I said, well, "I reckon I want 250 of them." And he said, "Not really." And I said, "No, really? When's it done?" And he said, "A couple of weeks." And I went, "Yeah, cool. I'll buy 250." He'd already give me the cost price. And
250 of what?
Units. I can't tell you that.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was going to catch you with that.
Definitely not. But all because all these things happen because you talk, just because you might talk to somebody. Mark, loads of people like that. Mark White. The only reason we sell Cactus Punch is Simon Sawyer. They just had Nick sell it, really. It's Simon Sawyer because Simon Sawyer gave it to me at Vape Fest.
Yeah.
2016 or 17.
Well, I'm bloody glad Simon did because it's still my favourite go-to.
One of the reasons I know James is because Simon Sawyer introduced me to James as well. Fuck you, Jimmy. So really, the whole point was just try and be nice to people.
I did actually just get a text from Jimmy. So I do know he is watching. He just says that I'm not allowed to say that the podcast was a car crash because tonight is worse.
Yeah, at least it's fucking recorded, Jimmy. Are we going to attempt a car crash? Have we got a Triumph for Tarbar, James?
Oh, we've got 2 weeks worth of Mother Loving Triumph for Tarbar.
I say we fucking do it, mate. I'll be the man in charge of the nightmare that this is going to become.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to set up what the hell this is going to happen. Okay. Oh, that worked. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not going to be that bad. We're starting off with some frozen goods. That helps.
Frozen goods. Let me just bring up this.
I
can see them on screen, though, can't I? When they're on, watching my faces.
Oh yeah, of course you can.
Austin Green. Of course, we can see them on screen because we're on Hangouts, which has got its pros and its cons, hasn't it? It's got its pros and its cons.
Yeah, there's a lot of cons. Oh yes, there's a fuckload of cons, mate.
Okay, I'm going to present you to everybody, John.
Look at it. You have to go like this.
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, you can zoom in a little bit if you like. There's a zoom in button. Apparently at the bottom there's a zoom in button, John. I'm not sure them all off at once.
Yeah, but the problem is Google Hangouts is covering that.
Oh, well done, Google Hangouts. Well done. Okay, so this is from Austin Green. This is I think it's unicorn iced lollies or something like that. It's pretty.
No, they're not. They're horrible. They're made of turkey.
Oh yeah, the Bernard Matthews. Matthews, yeah. Oh, good grief, Bernard Matthews.
Dirty boy.
Bandwagon, absolute bandwagon. Next one. This is from Austin Green again. Couple of genuine ones. It's got the same mod there. Elite custom. We know like Elite. Next one. Bob Clark.
That one.
Yes, this is like a Nigel. I don't know if you've seen Nigel Boxon's new. Is his new avatar, his new profile pic?
Yeah, it's like it's a Facebook thing you can do.
Yeah. So that reminded Bob of that. Next one. Let's whiz through them. We'll go for one. This is from Craig Nichols. I don't know where it is. Is it an exhaust? It might be an exhaust. I've got no idea where it is, but it's got that shiny rainbow thing, and it's a back box. That's a car thing, isn't it?
It reminded me of the
thing.
No, bridgeless. Do you remember you used to be able to put a bridgeless Atty in like a holder? It's like that. Anyway, what the fuck?
Could be criticals. Next one is this is Dada Ran. This is do you get this one?
No.
This is I mean it's a doubler. It sort of they're both a little reachy, but we're doing the animals that were combined with the animals, and it's kind of that, but it's also it's the Michael Pineapples. It's the duck from Michael Pineapple's avatar. Next one, remind him of vaping. Dave Catton.
Oh, is it gone? Oh yes. Oh, you prick.
Look at that. Look at that. He's got his John hair on. He's got the Goonies t-shirt. He's got the John hair. He looks startled. Could totally be you, John. Next one, David Deeren. This is not a bad one either. I quite like this one. Scary kid. Scary kid.
Well, I don't get it. Omen.
Hit the button, John.
Okay. Was it not Omen? The Omen?
It could be the Omen. Is it on screen? I can't see it.
Yeah, it was. I'll go back quickly. It was. I think is it the Omen. It's a kid holding a scalpel with a scar on his head.
Yes, that was David Deeren. Oh, yes, that's it.
So Omen.
Like a little ego-y type thing, doesn't it? Next one is from David Deeren again. Trip to the Moon. Look at that. It's definitely got a 5-turn on the back. Let's whiz through these. Let's speed them up a little bit. David Mottram. We've had this before, I think, many moons ago.
Yeah, Sherbet.
Sherwood Fountain. David Brocklesby, Evil Genius at Work. Obviously, that is referring to Nigel Moxon. But also, salad-based. There was a lot of salad-based debate around that. This one is from Frank. Frank Higgins. This is a beauty. This is absolute beauty. Saw it on the telly. Snapped a pic. Eden Rose doesn't get any more on the nose than that. Another one from Frank. Is it on screen?
Yeah, Mr. Ohm.
Mr. Ohm. This is I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
It's a kiosk of some sort, but
it is. But what exactly what Mr. Ohm does, I don't know.
I don't know.
Next one.
Next.
This is from Gustav. Demons of the Mind, starring Paul Jones, out Sparky Juice, good mate of mine, lovely lad. And next one is James Hall. This is
a butt plug with a ping on the bottom.
Yep, with a door stopper on it.
Yeah.
Well done, James. Next one is Johan. We've got a few from Johan. He's been good. This is kind of a pod system that you stick on your arm and you vape it straight into your veins. Next one is another looking a bit like a pod thing.
Oh yeah, it does look like a pod thing.
It does. You could just stick that on the end of your jewel or whatever. And then the last one from Johan. Is it that last one? Yeah, last one from Johan is. I thought this was quite funny actually. There's a few things there. Obviously, you've got Van and Dell, and you've got Raven Mods. I liked it.
Yes, got it.
This is an old one from John Martin. This is from 2 weeks ago, and this has got this was a mistake in some newspaper or whatever. Got everybody's favourite vaping word in there.
Cock.
No, right at the bottom there, John. Right at the bottom.
You will see a preview of your advert, cunt.
Yeah. Nasty. Okay, next one is John Norris.
SV edition.
The safer vapors edition of whatever that
No idea.
monstrosity is. Next one. What was this? This was some sort of...
it's like an opal or something, isn't it? It's a rock.
But you know what? It looks like it's been through a Prisma filter, doesn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Can you imagine that made into a mod? That would be outstanding. Ridiculously expensive. I don't know how you'd even mill that, but nice. Another one from John Smith. This is...
Ian.
This is for we've got a couple of Schwa-based ones. Head in the hands there. And then we're next one from John.
Got it.
This is doing the rounds. Another one from John. Kind of kick across. I don't know what this really is, but it could be a squonky door thing.
Oh, it's a toilet seat.
It's a toilet. It's a what?
It's a toilet
like
seat.
Like an old-fashioned in a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, like a shitter. Yeah.
Yes. Next one is from Kev Watts.
Got it. Swiss.
Yeah. I don't know what it really is.
Looks a bit like a drip tip.
I know. We'll look at the top. The top looks a bit like a 510 as well. Look at that. It's got the cross on there and the hole in there.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
Len Burgess that's the Whistler thing. We've had that before. Next one is Len Burgess again. The Pico Boulevard. It's a doubler. Like it, yeah. Boulevard by our friends. And a Pico. Nice. Next one is from Muffy Muck.
William. He went two. Oh, Muffy Mac. Yeah, got it. I don't even know what that is.
Not me neither. Next one is
Greg
from Mario.
Eden. Oh, Eden and Minikin. It's a doubler.
It is. It's a good one, isn't it? Minikin and Eden in the same thing, and it's another good one because I like them when they're not just trolled from the internet. They are stop the telly using me magic pausey button and take a photo and send it in. I love them ones. They're my favourites. Next one's from Mark Elliott.
Does it like a tank?
It does.
Oh, it's not. It's him next to it, isn't it? He is holding a tank next to it.
Yeah, yes, he is holding a tank next to it.
Sorry, fucking idiot. I thought that looks just like a tank. It
looks exactly like a tank. It looks
like a coil. I get what he's doing. Yeah.
It's coil and a bit of an atomizer thing. This is from our Ollie. And this is... it's quite a funny thing. Maybe you trust your Gentle's hand sanitizer. But if you look at the picture on there, the lady looks a bit like old Yankowski.
Oh, he does look like Paulie. Yeah. You confused me by saying her name wrong.
How do you pronounce? You know, she's told us vape.
No, you're correct. You are correct. You're correct. Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, J is Y, isn't it? So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why have we got two friends with stupid names? Her name's not Verbinski. It's fucking some stupid bollocks. What?
Yeah. I don't know. It's prerequisite.
Love you, Roz. Love you, Paul.
Next one's from Otto Clow. It's got 50 ohms on it. Takes 500 watts. I've got no idea where it is. Doesn't look particularly. It's reaching. Yeah. This is from Paula. It's got the stash on. It was good enough for me. Next one, Richard Rushton. It's a bit like a stabby buddy.
Nah, it's a set of drawers, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a bit like a stabby. Oh, we've moved on. Ryan Hines. This could be something. Maybe. Next one. Oh, Scotty Bigfoot.
That's good.
Scotty Bogfoot. Sorry, Scotty. I always call you that. This is some technology tower in somewhere in the America. Oh, I can't remember. But in that good, I think that's maybe my favourite. Eden Rose, I don't know. One of my favourites this week, though. I really love that one. And then, look, we're getting into we've got a few from the Parker. Look at this.
Oh, God. Shit. No idea.
Drip tips? No.
Batteries.
Batteries and drip tips from the Parker.
Right.
This moving on. Here we go. This is from Tom Beatty. We've got I think I might have a couple of Yeah, we have. We've got a couple of countdown-based ones. We've got iOS on there, and I really quite like that one. And then we've got a done on a toilet door.
Oh, I like it.
And then we've got another, and we've got an SV countdown one.
Oh, pretty good. They're all going to come up in the end, aren't they? Oh,
Yeah.
they're at the end.
And then we had delays possible due to RTAs in the city. That was from Tom Beatty again. I think Tom Beatty.
I'm trying to work out what RTAs were, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Road traffic accidents.
Oh, got it. Sorry. No, fuck. What that was.
And I think that is about it. Is that about it?
It is. It is. Yeah, that's all of them.
That's all of it. I do really want to see it. The list is going up. We spoke about it a few weeks ago. Oh, what is that? Your unauthorized payment to Spotify. Oh, that's okay. We spoke about it a few weeks ago. The Neo Go. What are we calling it? I can't remember what it's called. Today has been such a weird. You know the Go thing. The Go from 67 mods. You know that thing. Remember that thing?
Yes.
We spoke about it. We spoke about it before. Let's bring my notes up again. Shows 172. Okay, let's bring my notes up. The list is going live. There's only a few left. There was a few people went for it on pre-order, and I'm not surprised they did because it looks absolutely mint. There is some photos. I don't really want to quickly stick them up, John. It's entirely up to you whether you can be bothered. The Neo.
Yeah, I can do.
The list is going. There's only a few left on the 7th at 7 p.m.
What am I looking at?
The Neo Go.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we've got some photos of them actually put the board in there.
Okay.
And an official for those who didn't sign up to the pre-order. We've got an official date, which is 7 p.m. next Wednesday, so 6 days time on the 27th of March. There's going to be a few left over. You can see there's a couple which are still renders, but then if you move along, that's the actual unit there in hand. You can see you've got a little bit of I think that might be ultimate panel, so you can see through it, so you can see all the lights on the board. Beautiful design, and then you can actually see the Go in place. And remember, this is a 18350 battery, so it's teeny tiny, itsy bitsy weeny. You're now going to have so you've still got the charge port on the bottom. You're going to be able to see the lights through the see-through Ultim or Perspex or wherever it's going to be, and that's it's a little beauty. It's a little Bobby Dazzler. And that's literally all I've got to see. That's literally all I've got. I've got now.
There's another picture. That one.
Oh yeah. So you can see that there's the Ultim. Yeah, so it is that one there is Ultim, and you can see the because obviously you've got the lights, the indicator lights on the Orion. If you've used an Orion, you've got the indicator lights, and they're kind of gonna illuminate that full panel, which is groovy. Sorry, Brad, if you were talking there and I was just talking over you, I'm really sorry. I still can't hear you, mate. Okay.
He wasn't.
Done. I'm done.
Oh, motherfuck it in the face.
Hashtag worst show ever.
I think we did a hub. That made me laugh. It was shocking. We got it. We did an hour and 36 with this shit.
We have fulfilled our legal requirement. We've done an excess of 90-ish minutes. I sincerely hope you fucking
I don't think
enjoyed
any
it.
one of us have done 90 minutes.
No. Collectively.
Yeah, we did 90 minutes.
We've entertained you for 90 minutes. Whether you could hear us or not, or we could hear each other, is neither here nor there. You were entertained, and I fucking hope you enjoyed it, because I can vouch right now that the three of us have never worked this hard before on any
and
show.
we've got to hope that this show actually shuts down when I turn it off, because it might not. We might be totally fucked.
So then we might just be streaming that view to everyone for the rest of the night, because I'm fucking off to bed.
I've got to dress up as a banana and do a dance and eat a banana, if that happens.
I might stick around and watch just for that.
This has been the Ideal Home Show. Thank you so much for watching. We're so sorry. It's literally sometimes the wind blows the wrong way and it all goes fucko. But we will be back next week. These guys will be back next week. I've got next week off, but everybody else is going to be.
You have not got next week off. You cannot have after this week's schedule. You cannot have next week off.
Don't worry, Richard's back. He'll fix it. He'll fix all the shit. He'll fix the shit. He'll fix the shit. Thank you very, very much for watching, and they will see you next Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Sorry. Really, really sorry.
Bye.
So sorry. We are so sorry.